All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi. Hope you guys and gals are having a great Wednesday. We're over the hump now. We got 2 days to go, one more day of heat, and then we're going to be in a much better place here, temperature-wise, as fall-like weather is finally set to move on into Central Florida. Boy, it's been a long time since I've been able to say that. It sounds so good. It feels so good. So, again, some good news on that front. Take you back outside right there so you can see what the latest is on Zeta. Winds are starting to come down at 100 miles an hour as of the 8 o'clock advisory. Mabel Briones, Michael Griffin, let's see, Melissa Leigh Wild, Brandon James, Brandy Morgan, Kathy Agel, Brad Hughes, Tina Owenning, all in the house. Brandon, good to have you there. La Chena Nicole De Leor. That's right, fall-like weather is on the way. Olivia, Lee Kelly, Kathy Joe, Rebecca Williams, Jason Bear, Julie Ward, all in the house. We got a wonderful group in here. Vivian Taylor Walters has also popped on in. Let me go ahead and share this feed over to a couple of the WESH sites there. And if you wouldn't mind sharing this live feed to your friends' pages, the more people we can reach by getting this out, the more people we can put in the weather know. And that's why we do these Facebook Live feeds, not just to cover hurricanes, but to give you the opportunity to catch the weather. Maybe when you're at a son's or daughter's practice after school and you can't catch that traditional newscast. So it's another reason why we do these weather updates, give you access on your phones real time. Matt Gingley, Victoria Harrison Magoo. I'm doing good, Michael. Appreciate you. Crystal Elizabeth, Jeannie Allie Good, Kathy Agel. Good to have you in here. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. What else do we got here? Let me go ahead and just share this. And I think I should be good to go. All right. Let's see here. So there's the track. There's the stormers hauling along here, Diana New Yorican. Bobby Alexander, no worries, my friend, no worries. Priscilla Blackburn, even to you up there in New Smyrna Beach. So our track takes us all the way up to the mountains of North and South Carolina and Virginia. Because the storm is traveling so quickly and because the winds are going to be expected to still be pretty strong, we have inland tropical storm warnings all the way to the Virginia, North Carolina borders. How about that? That's not something you see every day. Gainesville's in the house. Billy Tyson's in the house. Heidi's in the house. Morena from Charlotte. Yes, you guys are going to have some tropical storm force winds. That's why the inland tropical storm force warnings have been issued for you. Good evening to Tallahassee. Tallahassee, no, I think Tallahassee is going to be okay. Far enough east that you should be okay. Most of the action is going to go to your northwest. Mika, Sue Zockman, Lisa Michelle, good to have you. It is, Lisa. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that. Elizabeth Hott, Patricia Speaks, all in the house. So there's a look at the Zeta. You can see the eye no longer visible. There's a look at the radar, and this puppy is moving along fairly quickly. Storm surge warning still up there for Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and a portion there of Florida where we could expect 1 to 3 foot storm surge there over towards the Big Bend, believe it or not. So there you have it. Just kind of a quick little thing for you guys to stew on there as we continue to keep close tabs on many different assets and facets of this storm. Let me do this for you. I want to give you a different perspective. I got a few other graphics that I've kind of put together here. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the steering component one more time. And there it is. There's that high. It's finally getting pushed to the east. See that big low there in northwest Texas? That is what is going to usher in our first shot of some fall-like weather. So that is going to be a beautiful thing for us here in Central Florida for a change. So there you go. Billy Tyson, good to have you. Emily West has popped in. Good to have you there, Ems. Hope you had a good day, having a good day and evening. Leah Denny from Vegas has popped in. Odds Sumrall, Crestview, Florida, getting some wind and rain now. Good to have you. Thanks for your update over that way. Victoria Harrison Magoo has popped in. So there's the steering, the bowling alley, so to speak, right there. Once again to the north and west of Florida. You take a look at the tracking the tropics That's exactly right, Bobby Alexander. And I made a graphic specifically to show that here for tonight. It's one of the things I've done. There's our wind field right there. You can see the winds popping. Look at Mobile now, 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts right there. There's a look that eye that is filled in rather quickly. Thank you, M. Appreciate that. Jenna Bon Jovi, good to have you. Margaret Hess. No such thing as late, David Fowler on Facebook Live. You should know that by now. So there's your eye, fill it in. Don't be fooled by that. Still pretty intense. And in fact, when you take a look at the live radar, look at those tornado warnings into Florida, north of Pensacola, near Mobile, Alabama. Look at that rotation right there. The center of circulation, as you can clearly see, is right in here. Already east of New Orleans. They're on the back side of it. That's how quickly this storm is moving. We'll go ahead and clear these winds here. Let's see if I can get that to clear. And there we go. Let me pull this. These are the winds. Right there. Slidell. And just do one quick thing here. It's going to look goofy for a second. 87. 81, 55. So there you have it. Some live wind data there for you from the velocity product out of Slidell, Louisiana. There you go. Again, a loop down. You can see, man, that's impressive looking right there, folks. This is good stuff. There's a look down at the wave heights. Look at that. It was at 35, so it is starting to come down. Phil Short. Juan, you got it. Mother Nature's amazing and dangerous, says Shaylee. Bonnie Conlon, good to have you there. Appreciate you popping on in and saying hi, as you always do. So that's a look at that. So the wave action slowly coming down now that this is inland, but we still have to watch the storm surge. We've got storm surge warnings now from New Orleans back towards Mobile. Those will get chopped away here with time. Taking a look now at the peak storm surge. There you go. Let's see here. Let's look at that. So there it is. There it is. So that's a look at that. Yep. So there's a look at the storm surge. There's a look now at the rainfall. And you can see that it's 3 to 6 and 3 to 5 through the mountains there of West Virginia on the north of South Carolina. Let's see here. Deborah's in the house. Shaylee, Victoria Harrison Magoot, Billy Tyson. Eric Burris has popped in here for a second. Eric, always a pleasure to have you in there, grabbing some screen grabs there and working some of his magic. Oh, by the way, since we're still on the tropics, there is another feature that is now has a 30% chance of slowly, gradually developing, staying down south into the Caribbean. So something we're going to watch, not anything too concerning just yet. We take a look at some of the long-range forecasts here. Give this a second to populate, and you will see here in a smidge that there's Zeta, and then notice the southern, there's front 1, front 2 coming in on Monday. Beautiful, gorgeous weather Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Real taste of fall. Southwest Caribbean. Euro's not as energetic as some of the other models, but it does have a couple of features there in the North Atlantic and well east of Bermuda. So that's that. Let's take a look at the American GFS model. There's Zeta. GFS has something there in the Caribbean. So the GFS does have a bit better defined feature, but it also has that front coming in too. And what it does is kind of says, okay, you're going west because this is a strong high. So right now it doesn't look like anything that we'd have to worry about coming north based upon what we're seeing. But it's something that we will obviously continue to watch and keep you good folks posted on as we go through the next couple days. Robert Guame, Bobby Alexander. That would be good, Bobby. I like that. Perla LaRoz Cox, he's on vacation, though, so I'm not going to bother him. Head in bed, 0430, comes soon. Billy Tyson, gotcha. Yes, they are, Pam Ann. Pamela Jaquez, hello to you. Let's see here. We got a good group in here. All right, so let's do this. Let's go back. Now, the other big story, the other big developing story is today we were hot. So let's talk about the heat. Let's talk about the changes that are coming. We hit 90 today, and believe it or not a record for this late in October, but it did mark the 134th time this year that we've hit 90 or better. And we're going to do it again tomorrow. So there we go. Bill Sawyer's good to have you there. Danielle McGinnis, good to have you. Catherine Chuparkoff, good to have you there. Don't forget my motto, sharing is caring. The more of you that we can get to share these Facebook Live feeds, the more that we can put our Central Floridians in the weather know. So let's take a look now at Futurecast here. Back this up, there's 4:30. There's the southwest wind, a couple of showers, maybe a brief, quick little thunder shower. There's the actual front coming through before many of us are out of bed. And here's what you need to know for tomorrow. For those of you who like the heat, get out there and enjoy this. Low 90s. And the records that are going to fall tomorrow are mainly along the coast. We'll watch Sanford. We'll watch, it looks like we're calling for record highs in Daytona Beach and Melbourne, by the way. I am frozen, they are telling me. Oh, why does that do that? Eric, if you're still in here, the internet keeps freezing up. Did you not pay the bill? Let's see here. Let's get this taken care of. Okay, I am back. Me. All right. There we go. Back. Better than ever. So there's your records for Thursday. Full day tomorrow for sure. Love the heat, says Miss Magoot. Boat and beach forecast. Good beach day tomorrow. No doubt about that. Southeast 10 to 20. Rip currents looking good. The pool forecast. Booyah. Good. Right around 91. And then the changes start coming in. So let's talk about this. I am Vivid. Colleen O'Neill, welcome, thank you. Crystal Wilson, gotcha. All right, so there's front one come through. It's down across South Florida this weekend, gives us some good weather. Then on Sunday night and Monday, another front drops in with even cooler weather. So how cool are we talking Saturday morning? How about 55 in Ocala, 63 in Orlando, 58 in the land. So not bad. Now, the last time that Orlando was in the 50s, you have to go back to May the 8th. It's like 182 days ago. It's ridiculous. So we need to cool down. And speaking of cooling down, just in time for the trick-or-treaters, whoop, whoop, that, my friends, is what I'm talking about. 6 o'clock, dry and comfy. Sunset, perfect weather, 75. 8 o'clock, nice and comfortable. I am back. Beach day tomorrow. Do it. Buenas noches to you, Rosie. And there you go, Kathy. Perla Ross Cox. Oh, whoop, whoop. So there you go. Trick or treat. 76, 75, 73. All right, now let's talk about Saturday night because another big deal. It's the Hunter's Moon, October 2nd full moon, otherwise known as the October full blue moon. Peak fullness will be in the morning, but it's going to be vivid at night as well, and the jacket does look fantastical. So there you go. Jacket's going to help out. Wowzer, says Vivid. Cooler weather. Woo, woo, woo. There you go. Nice, Rosie. Nice. All right, last time a full moon was seen in all U.S. time zones was October 31st, 1944. A second full moon, as I just mentioned, in 1 month is called a blue moon. And the peak illumination, as we mentioned on the last graphic, 10:31 in the morning. All right, let's take a look now at that next system and then the even cooler temperatures for next week. Monday, Tuesday, there's that high as that front blast on in. Boom, right there, less humid, even cooler. We take a look now at the Tuesday morning temperatures. How about that? 49 in Ocala. There you go. Let's see here. There we go. So 49 in Ocala, 57 in Sanford. Move to Puerto Rico, and this says Rosie. 52 in the Villages, 57 in DeLand, 61 in Titusville, and 64 in Melbourne. So again, some sweet-looking weather there as we get you into early next week. And when you take a look at the extended 7-day forecast, check this out, folks. Boom. There we go. 91, 80, 84, 85. And those 76s Monday and Tuesday may be a bit on the warm side. We'll have to wait and see. 58 Tuesday morning and then near 80 on Wednesday. The trend has been trending cooler So we'll see. But that's what I'm going to go with for now. 76, 76, and 80. Patricia, Broadway, I want those temps. 59, brr. Ah, 59's good. Frankie Taylor, good to have you, my man. What's cooking? Patrick Speaks has moved in. Elizabeth, break out the long sleeve shirts, says Vived. She's loving that. She's totally digging that. There you go. So look at that. All right, let's take a look at the weather around the good old US of A. One of the other things we do when we do these Facebook Lives is we break it down. Looking forward towards the cooler weather, says Danielle. All right, so believe it or not, as our storm system, our hurricane, moves in this general vicinity, the front's going to move in and a big storm is going to develop. So there's actually going to be some snow up there in southern New England here. So it's kind of interesting. Sometimes when you get in late October, November, you get these storms that meet up with cold air. You get some interesting dynamics, and that may be playing out here. Thank you, Juan, as we get you into early next week. So stay tuned for that. So there's a look at what we've got going on. Let me see if I can clear the house. There we go. So let's finish that. There we go. There's Quebec. Some snow up there. U.S.-Canadian border. A little bit of snow, a little clipper feature there. Still getting snow, and big-time snow, I should add there, in northwestern and northern sections there of Texas on into New Mexico. So cool. Yes, Colleen. Yes, they are. And then another little feature dropping south right there. So we've got plenty of cold air. There's plenty of winter weather. And finally, with all that fresh snowpack pretty far to the south, what it's doing is driving that cooler weather our way. Finally, as the cold air moderates farther to the south. That's typically the trend we see. But 30s and 40s up north, 60s and 70s from Washington, D.C. to Mobile. Look at this snowpack. This is incredible for late October, seeing this much snow on the ground. Now, with that much snow on the ground, it's got to be pretty cold up in Canada, right? And lo and behold, look at that. Anchorage, 28. Fairbanks, 19. Inuvik, 18. Baker Lake, 4. Fort Ross, 4. Look at that big slug of purple contour there. That is that cold weather. Hola to you, Avernus Koss. Kathy hates snow. Thank you, Diana. Appreciate your kind words. So that's a look at that. Iqaluit, 18. Moosonee, 27. Wichita, 41. That little cold core upper low right there producing the snow into northwest Texas. And then 81 Havana, 81 Belize, Caracas, 82. Panama City, 82. San Jose, a little higher up in elevation, 73. Bogota, 54. Manaus, 81. La Paz, 52. Buenos Aires, coming in at 59. Yeah, Ice Age, says Vivian, no doubt. There's Punta Arenas, 46. Cape Town, coming in at 59. Madagascar, 59. Khartoum, 82. Look at Scandinavia. Oslo, 43. London, 48. Berlin, 48. Moscow, 36. Kiev, 39. We head east. Haven't seen any below zero temperatures yet, but I'll tell you what. Surgut is the goose egg, 0. Astana, 27. Bratsk, 32. Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, coming in at 9. Yakutsk at 1. Seoul, Korea, 48. Beijing, coming in at 48. Sapporo, 54 and dropping. Hong Kong, 77. Kathmandu, 54. Catherine, thank you, Kathy. Yep. There you go. Ho Chi Minh City, 81. Manila coming in at 82. Makassar, 82. Broome, 82. Perth, 64. Adelaide, 70. Melbourne, 72. And Hobart Airport coming in at 79. So let's recap the tropics one more time. And then we'll take a look at our 7-day. Again, the winds with Zeta are slowly coming down now that it's made landfall. 110 at landfall as of 8 o'clock, 100 miles an hour. Pam, you take care. So that's a look at what we got there. There's a look at the latest acceleration to the north-northeast at 25. Pressure's 972. and gradually beginning to come on up there. Tiffany, Pat, I made it. I'm doing well. Thanks, Tiff. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well also. So there's, look, only 24 shares. Tiff, Pam, don't forget to share the feed if you guys don't mind. Take a look at some of the info there on Zeta. I made landfall at Cocodrie, Louisiana, earlier this evening, racing towards the northeast, northeast now at 25. Inland tropical storm warnings all the way up through Virginia. And you take a look at this real quickly, you can see what's going on right there. We still have the tropical storm warnings now for Mobile Bay and portions there of the state of Florida, with hurricane warnings for southeast Louisiana and Mississippi. Now, when we take a look at the close-up shot here, Sammy the Bill, you take care. Franny Lolo's in the house. Franny, Sammy, don't forget to share the feed if you guys don't mind. Appreciate that. You're all both good eggs. Now, there's our storm system really hauling. We've had multiple tornado warnings here. The back edge of that watch getting chopped, but you can see the the warnings there. Pensacola, Monroeville. Take a look at these winds, still running in the 50 to 80 mile an hour range there. And then the surge is beginning to show signs of improvement, but it's going to be a slow process. And because of that, storm surge advisories remain up, warnings remain up. We are seeing close to 7 to 11 feet storm surge now into southern Mississippi. So there you go. So that's a look at that. And along that track, as mentioned, anywhere from 3 to as much as 6 inches of rain is expected along that track right there. All right, let's wrap it up here with a look at the 7-day forecast. And as you'll see, one more hot one. There you go. Josephine Loyocano. Francis's mom has popped in. Josephina, good to have you in here. Let's see, Friday 80, Saturday 84, Sunday 85. Nice and cozy. Look at Monday, another front. Yeah, man. 76, 76. Coming at 64 and 58. Some fantastic looking weather is on the way. Hi, Mom, says Francis. Halloween does look good. All right, gang, let me rock and roll. I'm going to do a couple quick updates on a few more graphics here. As things are moving along quickly, I need to adjust rather quickly. I'll be back here again tomorrow night on Facebook Live right around 8 o'clock. You guys enjoy the evening. Enjoy that one last day of near record heat. And tomorrow, again, we're talking more about that fall weather. Kingston's in the house. Jerome Tyson, good to have you. All right, see you guys tonight at 10 on the CW18. And, of course, West 2 News at 11. You're always a good group, and stay safe and wear your masks.